It's the morning show with Kathryn Thomas on Dublin's Q102. Roll up, roll up. The Galway Comedy Festival is back. So it's time for us to pack our bags and head west to see a whole host of incredible comedians like my next guest. I can't believe he's here in studio. Good morning, Phill Jupitus.
Believe it, Kathryn Thomas.
It is. You are here in the flesh. It is fabulous to see you.
I am. I'm not an AI. It's me, IRL.
And in your home place, because a radio studio is something that you are very comfortable with.
Well, I'm talking about radio studios that were had a lot more Bakelite and big faders and things, and
so
valves.
This is quite fancy.
This is like Star Trek: The Next Generation.
I know. We are very proud of our little studio because radio studios that I'd worked in before, they were kind of very dark and dingy, and this is kind of brand spanking new and fancy. They don't even allow me bring my coffee in, Phil, in case I make a ball.
You know
up
what
and throw
this
it all
is
over the
reminding
desk.
me of, Kathryn, as I walk in here? It's like, in the second edit of Close Encounters, when they go into the spaceship, It's like that. It's like the interior of the mothership.
There you go. That's what I say to my husband every day. I go to work to get away from the world, quite literally.
You go to work to get away from the world with your own face 3 foot high, looking down at yourself.
Now, don't do what a previous guest said and said, how many years ago was that photograph taken? Don't say that. Don't do that.
Why would I say that? What I would say is, let's discuss narcissistic personality disorder. It's a bit, because you're on foot. Hang on. How many walls are you on?
Two walls. 2 walls. 2 walls. Just 2. It's just 2.
Have you got memory issues? Is that it? Oh, who am I? What am I doing? Oh yeah, the morning show is me, Kathryn Thomas.
And they make me say my name about 40 times during the show as well.
Wow. Why? Why?
It's called recall. Is it called recall?
Is it branding? Is it branding?
Branding.
I'm not really up on these things.
But you did morning radio, didn't you?
I did for 5 years. I did breakfast on BBC Six Music. I launched the station, in fact.
Okay.
Back in 2002. So
because you're a big muso. You love your
Well,
tunes.
I used to work in the music business. It's funny. I was chatting to a friend today who posted... put a thing up on Instagram, and the music they used for their image was There She Goes by the Lars, which was released in 1988, and I did the regional radio promo for.
Amazing.
Yeah, I used to work with the Lars. Yeah.
Because were you a music manager as well? No?
No, I did work with the House Martins. I went on tour with them, and a lot of people kind of said, oh, were you their tour manager? And that was kind of my working title. But Stan Cullimore, who was the guitarist, did all the actual tour managing admin.
Yeah,
I was kind of more like a morale officer come support act.
Okay.
Really. But I did do a whole tour with the House Martins, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you did 6 years on breakfast radio. Have you any tips? I'm kind of just about getting used to the early mornings now. I'm kind of up at 5:15.
Yeah.
The biggest kind of life-altering piece for me was getting into bed at 9 as opposed to 12:30.
Yeah.
That kind of destroys your marriage.
You go to the other end of the day, and this is it. I mean, how long have you been doing it?
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah. Lots of people on breakfast radio says it's kind of 2 years.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think you can do 4 or 5 easy. Think of it like the Olympics. Yeah. Just do 4 years of prep to get back to your real life. Because the thing is the people that fully buy into only ever doing breakfast, they kind of exist in their own strange demi-monde. It's a world where you don't see other people. You don't have the same social life anymore.
Well, this is it. Because somebody says, would you like to go for dinner on Friday night at 8? And you're like, excuse me, I'm like dead to the world at 8.
I used to on Fridays. We'd try and it's the weekend, great. I can go out, and I'd go out on a Friday, and I'd be like keeling over into my soup. It would just.
Well, that's the problem. I'm not the greatest drinker in the world anyway, and then put on 4 hours
just get
sleep.
Very tired. Yeah, really easily.
Well, listen, you are here because you are taking part in the Galway Comedy Festival.
Indeed.
And this is not your first rodeo, Phill Jupitus.
No.
In fact, is it your 565th?
I do believe that I have been doing the Galway Comedy Festival since before there was a Galway Comedy Festival. I'm a one-man festival.
What do you love about it? Because
there's something. It's many festivals that sort of happen that they feel a little bit more like a kind of trade fair where you get to. So like the old Montreal Comedy Festival and the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. It's like they're kind of show ponies for people to try and advance their careers. Whereas what I like about the Galway Comedy Festival is it remembers that what comedy is about is everybody having a laugh.
Yes.
And so it's about a few scoops and sitting in a room and having very good comedians.
And you know what?
Make you weep with laughter,
And in the world that we're living in at the moment, there has never been, laughter is so important. I feel where we're at the moment. Anytime I can go to a gig.
Weeping's good too.
Yes.
Fetal position in the corner of a room, crying, that's good. Yeah, try that.
Every now and then, though, you want to kind of break out of
Standing on
that.
the cliffs of Moher, staring into the abyss, that's also good. They all work.
Who are the Irish comedians that you are loving at the moment? Well, first of all, who's your favourite ever Irish comedian?
Would be who did the slideshow?
Don't worry, we'll edit this bit out.
slideshow? Kevin McAleer. Kevin
McAleer.
Kevin McAleer.
Yes.
I did my when I started on the London comedy circuit in 1984-5, I did an audition to kind of get on the Cast New Variety circuit, and it was myself and a comedian called Jeremy Hardy and Kevin McAleer all did our first auditions on the same day. And I remember sitting in this room. It was the only people watching were the acts that were auditioning and the people that ran the venue. Sitting watching Kevin McAleer with his slideshow with the owls.
Oh, amazing.
And we were just, honestly, I do love many Irish comedians. Jason Byrne, what a lovely boy he is.
Oh, I love Jay.
The only show I saw in Edinburgh was Aideen McQueen's Waiting for Texto, which was fantastic. So
you didn't see Jason?
I didn't see Jason, no. I was in and out of Edinburgh very, I kind of only do one day.
Yeah.
Because it's a hellhole. During the Fringe, I can't bear it.
Wow, okay. People go for it seems people go for a month to the Fringe.
They do.
Okay, but you've
and that's their problem.
So, going from hellholes to the beautiful city of Galway,
edge of Europe.
The edge of Europe. Are you in the Palace? Or the Roisin?
Well,
you see the Palace? When you say the Palace.
It's the Palace.
Yeah, well, I
think it used to be called the Cladda Palace when it was a cinema. And then some people that were involved with the film school in Galway kind of relaunched it as a cinema, and it's incredibly popular. And then, after the pandemic and everything, business models and things, it kind of went out of use and it was sort of shut down, and the comedy festival was sort of taking it over temporarily, so it gets used again. And I think that the aim is to kind of bring it back to life, because it was, somewhere like Galway to have a cultural spot like that that is open and doing different things is so
amazing.
important.
It's such a great place, and I always laugh because when I say Palace, to me it sounds kind of very posh and grand.
Well, it's just Irish for palace. Everybody should calm down a bit.
I can't believe you're giving me an Irish.
I'm not giving you an Irish. I'm just telling you a fact, lady.
Sorry,
I'll look round at your massive head, beaming down at me. I feel like I'm the member of a cult.
And I've just realised that eye is very much smaller than the other one.
No, it's just a light astigmatism. I wouldn't worry about it.
Come here. Speaking of one eye. No, not speaking of one eye. You've decades of material behind you.
Yeah.
How do you keep it fresh
for
your Galway fans?
So I don't do the trick that I use is I don't do stand-up anymore. So I only do improvised comedy with Ian Coppinger and Steve Steen and some of the other people there. Yeah.
Okay.
So with improv, you're messing with the room, really.
Loving it.
You're playing around and kind of people are coming up with suggestions and you're playing with them, and it's much...
freer.
It's something I've done for a very long time, and I really enjoy doing it. And it's a great way for the crowd to be involved without them just having to shout opinions
shouting
at you,
and hassling. I wanted to ask you about this because this is this your latest project? All of these
my badges, yeah.
I loved this when I saw it online.
Very kind, cheers.
So are these all music badges?
No, there's a bit of everything there. I'll tell you what, it's because I've got the original photo on my phone.
I should probably explain to the listeners. So it's a huge, big board. I don't know how big it is, but there's just all different badges that we would have collected when I was in the 80s. Growing up in the 80s, I had these on my denim waistcoat.
Yeah.
So is that what they are?
I didn't have a denim waistcoat.
No.
But bless you, because I wasn't a farmer. But the thing is that I used to collect badges, and it's a nice kind of sort of memento of a gig. And I suppose I started collecting them. I mean, the first badge I ever bought at my first ever gig is on that board, which was Blondie Parallel Lines.
Wow.
In 1978, September 14th. Not that I'm obsessed or anything.
Not at all.
And, you know, there's Clash badges, Buzzcocks, the members.
Amazing.
The Cimarrons, who are a reggae band I went to see. The Dread Broadcasting Corporation. A lot of political stuff, because I used to go on marches and rallies and things back in the 80s. So there's all manner of stuff on there. So there's about... I think there's about 1,000 badges on that board. Something like that.
And not that I'm having a go at my husband, right? I love this, but my husband decided last year to put a board up with his running medals on it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And he put it up in the kitchen, and I just said, no.
Right.
I just said, it just didn't work with the room. Whereas I would totally be on board with something like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, not the running medals, though.
Well, what he should do is always wear them. That's what he needs to do.
All 35 of them.
If he has some kind of self-esteem issue, which apparently seems to be the case. I'm not sure how you're supposed to concentrate on a lasagna with all of that bronze staring down at you. You heard me, bronze. So...
Oh, I absolutely love it. Okay, we got to talk art as well.
Okay.
Because people know you I know that you're a big music head, know that you're the most genius comedian in the world. But art, I didn't know.
Hyperbole, live on the morning show.
But I did not know you were, you went back to do your art thing.
I did. There's a sort of sad story to at the end of it, but I've had to drop out of art school anyway, which is a shame because of losing a parent. But these things happen. But I did go back to art school, yeah. But the thing is I went to art school to try and find out, because I was a self-taught artist. I was a graphic designer, cartoonist, illustrator since the early 80s. But I never went to art school. And I think that with anyone that's self-taught in any discipline, you do wonder if not going the formal route somehow meant you missed anything.
Threw you off course.
And it turns out I didn't. What I missed, apparently, was being around young people who moan a lot.
Right.
That's what I missed by not going to art school, is being around entitled, shrill teenagers. That's what I missed by not going to art school.
Okay. Well, it was good to go back and check anyway.
It was nice to go back and just sit there while they whined about things they had no agency over.
Phill Jupitus is going to be playing the Galway Comedy Festival. It runs from Tuesday the 21st to Monday the 27th of October, and tickets are on sale from tomorrow. I did say to you, I wasn't sure whether I was going to admit it, I have never been to the Galway Comedy Festival, and I am pledging...
Kathryn Thomas.
Yes.
How dare you?
I am coming, though. This is the year. This is the year of change. I'm going to bring me and my big head. I'll bring my big poster.
Oh, my God.
And put it in the back of the room.
Will it beam down on me while I'm performing?
It will.
I may find that distracting.